Alright, so Batman and Flash are two of my favorite characters from DC, and today we're going to be putting their best adaptations up against each other. Meaning, we're going to put Christian Bale's Batman taking on Grant Gustin's Flash. Let's get started. So, who's physically superior? Well, in terms of strength, Barry hasn't really shown a... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there are going to be a lot of spoilers for the Flash TV show, seasons 1 through 8 right now, and the Dark Knight trilogy, spoilers from Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. Let's get started. Now, Barry is, I'd say, not that superior, is not that tough in terms, is not that strong, or doesn't have the edge in strength. He just heavily relies on his speed. So, well, Barry definitely has the speed advantage. Bruce has consistently shown that he's a lot tougher than Grant in terms of strength. Durability, I'd say these guys are very even. But I'm going to give the slight edge to Christian Bale's Batman. If you watch Batman Begins, you know, even before he became Batman, he fell through eyes in a strain with Ra's al Ghul. And was like freezing. Where when Barry Allen fought Captain Cold or Killer Frost, they defeated him. So in terms of ice, I have to say Bale's got this instantly. So intelligence and fight should be no question about it. You know, even though Grant's for Barry is intelligent and surprisingly intelligent, he can be kind of stupid at times. And same with fighting ability. You know, he's a great fighter, but he's nowhere near. He's never even shown he can handle Oliver Queen, who can definitely handle Batman. Now, the main question is, has Barry ever fought someone like Batman, aside from Oliver Queen? Well, he knows Batwoman and Kane, so that might give him an advantage. Meanwhile, Batman hasn't fought any people with superpowers. You know, you can kind of consider the League of Shadows or Bane are the closer ones, but even then, they didn't. Now here's a question. This is a random fight first. So in this fight, Barry would not use flash time. For a few reasons. So some of the abilities that Barry would never use, even against a criminal he doesn't typically use. So he can't use flash time or can travel through time. That's not going to happen. Meanwhile, we've seen Bruce tangle with criminals that are so tough they can give some police officers a run for their money. I don't really recall Barry Allen fighting people like that. You know, I never really recall Barry fighting people like, you know, police officers or criminals that are like, actually give him a run for his money. The only people that really give him a run for his money are just metas. Even then, Barry still wins in the end. But he typically needs help. So, against Weather Wizard, against Trickster, against Captain Cold, against Mirror Master, against Top, against Rainbow Raider, he needs help to take on metas. That is a huge disadvantage. Batman, the only time he really needed help was against Joker or Bane. Even then, and he was still able to hold his own very well. So, who has the edge? It's Batman. Meaning, now this is a really close fight, and it could really go either way. But, knowing how Barry typically needs help, relies on his speed way too much, not his intelligence, that definitely says to me that Christian Bale with Batman is going to win this fight. Not all the time. I'd say Grant's Barry versus Bale's Batman is more like, okay, Bale's Batman wins like what? Like 6 times out of 4, or even like 5 times out of 4. It's that close. 5 times out of 10, essentially. But Bale's gonna win one more fight. If they say they're like, Grant won 5 fights and Bale won 5 fights. Just one more fight to really who's the winner, and Christian Bale's Batman is more likely to win that fight. You know, Grant Gustin's Barry Allen can sometimes act like a dimwit, meaning he's not intelligent, he doesn't know what he's doing, and that reason alone has to give Batman the victory. But what do y'all think? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so sign up in the comments down below. And as always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.